Welcome on another interesting episode of Jiroltv Weekly Review, where we give you a recap of stories that went on our blog. Please sit back and enjoy. The recent approval of non-scheduled flights at the Ekiti State International Cargo Airport on Monday was hailed as a game-changer for the local economy by Honorable BC Aloba, former chairman of Ikere Ekiti. Honorable Aloba praised Governor Ubanji for his unwavering commitment to transforming the state's infrastructure and commended the foresight of his predecessor, Dr. Kayode Fayemi. Speaking to Jiroltv, Honorable Aloba described the approval by the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA) as a testament to the strength of the state's leadership. Also on Monday, Dickiness Olufunke Adakeja hosted the 2024 edition of our annual empowerment program in grand style. The event, organized through our foundation, the Victoria Crest Charity Outreach, held at the Victoria Crest Event Center along Afa Road at Ekiti, venue she owns, with the motto Victoria Crest, impacting lives. The foundation brought joy and relief to widows, single mothers, the elderly, and other vulnerable members of the society. Over 51-liter bottles of palm oil, along with staples such as rice, gari, and beans, were distributed. Beneficiaries also received financial assistance to help ease their burdens during the festive season. This year's empowerment program marked another milestone in Dickiness Adakeja's unwavering commitment to humanitarian service. What began in 1998 as a small donation to a church has today grown into an impactful annual tradition under the Victoria Crest Charity Outreach. In its newest release, Ogogoro, a Nigerian narrative in Pidgin English by Dr. Oluwagbemiga Ogborokole, confronts the deep-seated cultural, ethnic, and political issues that shape Nigerians' identity. Now available on Amazon, the book seeks to offer innovative solutions and promote impartiality as a path to national progress. The title, Ogogoro, refers to a locally distilled gin known for its intoxicating effects when overconsumed. Dr. Ogborokole uses this metaphor to reflect the dangers of unchecked biases in society, illustrating how they can distort reality and hinder growth. Ogogoro weaves together elements of Nigerian folklore, daily experiences, and the country's multifaceted social landscape. It not only tells a captivating story, but also offers actionable insights for overcoming the issues that divide the nation, urging readers to adopt a broader, more inclusive perspective. Explore more about the book or purchase it on its Amazon page, www.amazon.com/Ogogoro Nigerian Narrative Pidgin English. Finally, for Monday, the All Progressives Congress APC ward members in Moba local government area pledged unanimous support for the re-election of Ekiti State Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyubanji in the 2026 election. This declaration was made during a ward tour conducted by the Bao Agenda 2026 group led by Honorable Moshood Lawal Bamayi. Also included the group Secretary General Honorable Olufemi Aduluju, Women Leader Honorable Bukola Jegede, and Ero LCDA Coordinator Honorable David Aino, also known as Kenry. The tour, which covered 6 wards, Otun wards 1 to 3 and Erimokwe wards 1 to 3, Osan Ward, emphasized the governor's achievements, including his commitments to continuity in governance. The group lauded Governor Ubanji for completing projects initiated by its predecessor while initiating new development efforts to benefit Ekiti residents. During the tour, delegations cited major projects as evidence of the governor's impactful leadership, including the Ekiti State Agro-Allied Cargo International Airport, which recently received approval for non-scheduled flights, signaling potential economic growth for the state. Other milestones mentioned were the completion of secretariat buildings, timely payment of workers' salaries, and road constructions across the state, such as the Erimokwe Irare, Ado Ifaki, and Emureise Ikere roads. And now Tuesday, Ekiti State Governor Mr. Biodun Oyubanji on Tuesday told workers in the state to thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for enabling the state to pay the new minimum wage to its workforce. The governor stated this when hundreds of civil servants stormed his office in Ado-Ekiti, dancing and singing in appreciation of payment of the new minimum wage as reflected in their December salary, which was paid same day. Governor Oyubanji said the minimum wage was made possible because of the President Tinubu's reforms which ceded more funds to the states. He said but for the president's reforms which gave more money to states, a number of state governments would not have been able to pay the minimum wage. Governor Oyubanji also hinted on the possibility of increasing the minimum wage once the state gets more resources. Earlier, the workers who were led to the governor's office by some permanent secretaries thanked the governor for fulfilling his promise to ensure they got a good deal in the minimum wage payment. As part of his commitment to empowering individuals and fostering societal growth, the Adedayo Oluwasomi Foundation on Tuesday distributed free food items to elderly individuals, persons with disabilities, and vulnerable residents in Ekiti. The distribution took place at the Oremiji Memorial Hall, located within the premises of the Elimure Palace in Ekiti, where about 100 beneficiaries received essential food supplies, including rice, beans, semovita, spaghetti, and salt. The recipients are in addition to the 200 beneficiaries of Oluwasomi Foundation's empowerment in other communities. Addressing the gathering virtually, the foundation's founder, Adedayo Oluwasomi, explained that the initiative was inspired by the biblical teaching to be one's brother's keeper, aimed at alleviating the burden of economic hardship on the most vulnerable. He emphasized the need for collective action, calling on citizens to complement the efforts of President Bola Tinubu and Ekiti State Governor Mr. Biodun Oyubanji towards addressing the economic challenges facing the country. The event was attended by party leaders, local government executives, ward chairmen, women leaders, and other stakeholders. The call for votes of the nomination of the Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Biodun Abayomi Oyubanji, as the Silverbird Man of the Year award rent the air, with call on all and sundry to cast their votes for the governor. Other individuals in this category included Chief Cletus Ibeto, Babangana Zulum, Governor of Borno State, and Prince Arthur Eze. To vote, simply send Biodun Oyubanji, Ekiti State Governor, via SMS or WhatsApp to 091-328-75565. According to the release, voting closes on December 31st, 2024. Finally, for Wednesday, in a report by Jiroltv reporter Oyetomi Shanumi, bounded by his administration's move to strengthen inclusive education, Ekiti State, in collaboration with Premium Trust Bank, the Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Biodun Abayomi Oyubanji, on Wednesday, through the Office of the Special Advisor, Special Education and Social Inclusion, Mrs. Adeto Agbola, concluded a 3-day capacity building workshop aimed at improving teaching and supporting services for students with disabilities. The program, held at the Government Special School for Persons with Physical and Intellectual Disabilities in Ado-Ekiti, ran from Monday to Wednesday, brought together teachers, administrative staff, therapists, and other personnel from all special schools across the state. Participants gained vital insights into interactive teaching strategies, role delegation, effective communication, and time management. And now, Thursday, Ekiti State Governor Mr. Biodun Oyubanji on Thursday urged friends, associates, and the general public not to organize any birthday party or newspaper advertisement in commemoration of his 57th birthday, billed for December 21st, 2024. Instead of advertisement placements, gifts, or social gatherings, Governor Oyubanji said anyone willing to celebrate with him should make cash or material donations to the less privileged children in the state. Specifically, the governor requested that gifts and cash be sent to the 3 special schools in the state. The Ekiti State Governor Mr. Biodun Oyubanji also on Thursday called on members of the political class and other privileged Nigerians to show love and kindness to the less privileged, especially during this festive season, affirming that the essence of Christmas lies in sharing love and spreading joy to those around us. Governor Oyèbánjí will give the charge during the 2024 Ekiti State Government Carol Service at the Obafemi Awolowo Civic and Conventional Center in Ado-Ekiti, emphasized that it is the time to share love, show kindness, and uplift those in need, stressing the importance of using the festive period to reflect on the true meaning of Christmas, which is rooted in selflessness and generosity. The governor noted that such acts of compassion aligns with the teachings of Jesus Christ and help foster a more united and caring society. While appreciating Ekiti's people for their support for his administration, the governor said he remains grateful to God for how far he has helped his administration and also expressed his deepest gratitude to President Bola Tinubu for his support for his administration. Finally, for Thursday, Jiroltv sports commentator Olamide Awoyinfa wrote a piece on the recent crowning of Ademola Lookman as the African Player of the Year 2024 under the glittering lights of the Palace de Congrès in Marrakesh, Morocco. He took a dive into his past and back into his recent achievement, which has transcended him from the shadows of doubt to the pinnacle of African football acclaim. And now Friday, Ekiti State Governor Mr. Abiodun Oyèbánjí on Friday joined other dignitaries including a former Deputy Governor of Ekiti State, Professor Modupe Adelabu, Speaker, Ekiti State House of Assembly Right Honorable Adeoye Aribasoye, former Nigerian Ambassador to Hungary, Dr. Eniola Ajayi, to pay last respects to the late Miss Juliana Adigun, mother of the State Chairman of TUC Mr. Shola Adigun. Speaking during the burial service held at the Cathedral Church of Emmanuel Ado-Ekiti on Friday, Governor Oyèbánjí described the deceased as a very prosperous and godly woman who was very dedicated to her faith, family, and development of the society, emphasizing the importance of sustaining the principles and values of a godly and prosperous life exemplified by their late mother. The governor urged the husband and the children to uphold the legacies and the values she stood for, stressing that would be the best way to immortalize her memory. And lastly, for the week, the Niger Delta Governor Alhaji Umar Mohammed Bago vowed to collaborate with the newly inaugurated Governing Council of the Federal University of Education Kontagora FUEC. This inauguration is a significant addition to the federal presence in the state, and the governor described it as a milestone in advancing education and development in the region. The Governing Council, led by Professor Dayo Faduile, OON, emphasized the importance of a strong partnership with the state government, calling for essential support to help the institution establish itself and thrive. Thanks for watching. For details on each stories, please visit our blog Jiroltv.com. Remember that for your news mention, video coverage, jingles, advertisement, documentaries, and all your media engagements, please call 006 575 1868. Also find us on Facebook, Jiroltv, and YouTube, Jiroltv. Jiroltv, something to watch.